That's not a squirrel, that's a chipmunk. Know your rodents. All right, wow. Look at the fog out there. It's probably hard to see on screen, but there's a lot of fog and stuff coming off that water. It's early morning. Feels awesome out here right now. It's unbelievable. Let's get right into this and see if we can catch any fish this morning. Starting things off this morning with a Ned rig. We've got a Yum Ned Dinger on here, watermelon chartreuse. Excuse me, watermelon pearl. Oh, we just lost one. Oh man, I think it. Yep, took our bait. Look at that. Ah, there it goes. I figured, considering how quickly that first fish bit the Ned rig, we'd stick with it. So we got another Ned rig on here. And for good reason. Look at that. Here's another one. It'd be great if this was the first one that we hooked and we could get that. There we go. Nice little guy this morning on the Ned rig. Excellent. Nicely done. Get this little guy back in. That first fish that we caught, that was on the Ned rig. That was a green pumpkin Yum Ned Dinger. Sun is starting to come up above those trees. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful over there? Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable. Had a difficult time deciding where I wanted to fish this morning. I wasn't going to come to this spot. I was going to go somewhere else, but this spot is easily accessible and therefore a lot of people fish here. But honestly, that was the reason I chose here today. I hate to say that I was lazy, but I just I didn't really want to have to get up this morning and drive the same amount of distance that I had to get here, which isn't far, 15 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. But the other spot I was thinking about going, I would have had to have hiked in about another 12 minutes, and then obviously I have to get back, so I'd have to hike 12 minutes back. Wasn't feeling that this morning. Like, eh. Oh, we had one? We had one. It's been a while since I've used the Ned rig. I've got to remember the hook set's a little bit different. There's a bird flying by. The hook set is a bit different than the Texas rig that I normally like to use. You know, it's that Texas rig, you're going to crank down and you're coming right up over your shoulder like this. Really putting a lot of power into it. A lot of oomph. Ned rig is different. You want to... Jeez. What? That scared me. I guess that was a frog? All right. What was I saying? All right, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by that frog, when you're setting the hook with a Ned rig, it's more of just an easy up with the wrist. Not a whole lot of effort put into it. Sometimes when I haven't used it in a while, I kind of forget that and I'm just yarding on that, you know. Yarding on that. Driver MacGyver! For those of you who don't live anywhere near where I do, and you're like, what did you just say? Driver MacGyver! Just means put a lot into it. I noticed lately I've kind of gotten away from stick baits, including the Ned dingers, and I've been using some baits with a little more action, you know. Like, woo! Yeah, got some tentacles. Hey, look at me. And you know what? It's time to get back to the stick baits. Oh, there's a bird above me. Little chickadee. Hi there, little chickadee. Oh, and a squirrel. A squirrel chasing the chickadee right up there. I don't know if you can see it. Please don't be another pickerel. Oh, man. Nope, it's not. It is a tiny, tiny bass. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. Oh. Well, good morning. Little bass. There we go. Look at that little guy. He's just a little one. My gosh. He's not much bigger than the Ned rig that I used. Yeah, this is a good one. Well, this is the most aggressive that I've seen the fish in this spot this year. The number of times that I've been coming to this spot, that I've been here. Gosh, we got another one. This looks like the same fish I just put back. Poor little guy. For his sake, I hope it's not. I think it is. Oh my goodness. Yep. I would say this is the same little guy. Careful, I do not want to get hooked. You're like, well, you hooked me. Yeah, this one actually looks a little bit bigger. Ooh, this isn't there. Had him hooked on the bottom. Oops, sorry. Had him hooked on the bottom lip, and it made it very difficult to get that hook out because I wasn't into having myself get hooked. It's number 3 on the Ned rig. 4 if you count the peckerel. There we go. Let's get this little guy back in. As I was saying, and it's always good to be interrupted by the fish being caught. That's cool. This is the most aggressive that I have seen the fish at this spot this year. That's three in 20 minutes. Nothing huge, but 3 fish are 3 fish. Also, that last fish that we just brought in, I haven't had a chance to go back and watch the footage yet, obviously, because it just happened. But that felt like, I was talking about the difference in your hook set between a regular Texas rigged soft plastic and a Ned rig. That hook set felt like the prototypical, this is how you do it kind of hook set. I don't know what it looked like, but it felt that way. Maybe I'll go back and watch the footage and go, ugh. Whatever else you have planned, make sure you get out there and fish.
That's not a squirrel, that's a chipmunk. Know your rodents.